lot of questions about how we support ourselves, why we live off-grid. I'm about to show you today.
Looks so pretty with the grass coming up. Sure is pretty. I love our little forest.
The time of the year, morels are in season, and we took a break from the garden and come down into the woods to see if we could find any, and at least scout out some areas that they might be in the next couple of days, because we have been getting some rain, and it's early spring.
Yeah, and we're not really keen or very smart on mushroom identification. We've tried it.
We've never done it.
Yeah, we tried it, but we have done some studying on morels. They seem like a simple and easy mushroom to identify.
Yeah.
And they supposedly grow under some of the trees that we have grown here, so we're gonna go out scouting. The only reason I really want to find a morel is because that'll be the first mushroom that I can verifiably identify myself and know that I can eat it. Yes. Last year was a little sketchy. Last year was a little sketchy. I think it's my phone.
The trees that we're looking for are tulip poplars and dying elm trees or dead elm trees. Now, we're not exactly 100% sure which one those are. Like you said, we don't know tree identification that well, but we have a good idea and watched a few videos, so we're gonna
try our best.
Try our best. I'm hoping we find some. What about that one by the water? What is that? I don't know.
This is the one I thought was the beech tree, but it's dead, so we can't really tell. You can see down here at the bottom, the leaves don't touch, like on either side, they don't intersect. There's could be room for one more on the opposite side. That's what we're talking about as an indicator of an elm leaf. And there's sharp tooth along the ridges, which is also another indicator, a smooth surface. So this is potential. Any chance that I get to come down and explore these woods, I always take it. It's like every time I come down here, the picture changes. Like either things are either slowly dying and going away, or things are growing and coming in. And there's just so much stuff down here today that even if I don't find any mushrooms, it was totally worth the walk coming down here.
We've only seen morel mushrooms in the videos we were watching. I've never seen one in person. And we're just kind of going over how little we actually know about tree identification. That's something we have to learn.
Yeah, once the leaves come in on these trees, I think we should definitely mark our tree so we know what kind of trees we have, and then
have a reference.
When we come different mushroom hunting, then we can just go right to those specific trees.
Right, that's a good idea.
Yeah. We
have a ton of poplar here, so.
I know, but how do you decipher a tulip poplar from a regular poplar? I don't know.
It grows under multiple different types of poplar, okay? But he said that it was like over a dozen types of trees that he just mentioned. There could be even more than that, I don't know. Coming right off.
We've seen on TikTok a woman who soaks these trees like this and then comes and takes them fibers out like that and spins them into fabric. Yeah, and you can definitely see like how when it's nice and wet, how nice little fibers it turns into.
So we didn't find any morels, but we're gonna try again tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I think it said to wait 3 days after a rain. I was a little ambitious and trying to get out here right away.
That's why I didn't think we would find any yet, but it's all right. We're still kind of having fun doing it. And
yeah, we got to see lots of things coming into bloom, the early spring bloomers.
We have a few spots too that are actual potential spots that we will find some in the next day or two. So, no, I wouldn't say it's a total loss.
I wouldn't either. Never coming into the woods is a total loss. Total gain. Always total gain.
So we get a lot of questions about how we support ourselves, why we live off-grid. I'm about to show you today. Here we are, middle of nowhere.
Our parking spot.
I'm walking through the woods right behind us.
We're halfway through 51.
I see the marker over there in the woods.
You're like slob.
I
Look how
know.
much you just walked through without even looking.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. You're all 51.
Perfect. So one of the things me and Jess are really fortunate about is that we have an opportunity for work in this very rural area that we are. The company that we purchased our land from for our off-grid homestead also has many hundreds of more acres of new property that they have acquired, and they hired us to film it for them, for their
Yay!
website.
We get to hike for a living.
Yeah, so we're going to bring you along a little bit with our day of how we make money off-grid, and it worked.
Alrighty.
All right, let's get to work.
Whatever. There's a piece of property back here that Sean and I really, really love, and we get to film it today. So we're excited to walk it and share it with you guys because it is really beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful back here? We had an opportunity to, with no experience, to move off-grid and buy a piece of property. And it's the same people that we bought our property from that own this. And I'm actually jealous whoever buys this. And if anyone's really interested, they offer great opportunities for, off-grid living and at a very reasonable price. And they're super honest. We love that. And this is just, I love being out in nature. This is great.
Me too.
I love this job. I love being able to not only inspire people through our channel and living off-grid and showing how we're trying to learn how to do it, but this is allowing us to, again, give other people an opportunity who might not have been able to purchase or afford land. Here's a way to do it. It's landstruck.com. We're not sponsored by them, but we truly believe in them, and they are super honest, and we highly recommend them. I'll leave a link in the description for anybody who's interested. I'd buy this property if I were you. I love it.
This is my favorite one, and,
Yeah.
and let me show you guys why.
Just to give you an idea how far out in the middle of the woods we are.
It's so much nicer since we walked in. Blue skies.
We showed you our favorite property. Now I'm going to show you my favorite, well, our favorite part of this whole big tract of land that they have that's included with what you get when you purchase land here. I love it. We're going to be spending a lot of time here this summer.
Yipper. I think so.
I love it here.
It's beautiful here.
Yeah. If only we waited, we could have been here.
But if anybody is interested in property out here, you get this beautiful pond. This is the little common area that we all have access to.
Fishing, canoe, whatever you want. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're done for the day here. It's time to wrap it up and go home and start working back on the homestead. Day's work done.
Yep. Thanks for following along with us today, guys. We're pretty lucky.
Off. Boom. Boom. I got 2 frames built. Now I need to go into the woods and find sticks to wattle. Now, one thing, we had a lot of interest from people saying they never seen wattle weave before and that it was really cool, and they wanted to go use sticks in their backyard, and that's all great, but one thing you want to try and do is use green wood, and the reason for that is so that you can bend it around the post that you put in, and then when it dries, it turns rock solid. So, tip for you, use green wood. Gotta try and find the right size. Yeah, I think these will do. There's a whole bunch of them coming off of this, and I don't have to take down the whole tree. I can just kind of give it a little haircut, which according to my mother, I need to, but I don't know, kind of like it. I'm going to show you all how to wattle weave for a second. It's super simple. I always found that having it go through 4 posts makes it more sturdy. So you just start inside one, go on the out, or I started on the outside, then in, then out. And that's why you want to use green wood. It really makes it a lot easier to maneuver. And I'm going to try something a little bit different on this one and see if I can make a much tighter weave than I did the last time, than me just did. Like I was testing it. Okay, I got them 8 inches in the ground. I mean, in there.
Looks good.
Jess has decided to join us.
Don't judge my outfit.
No, she's in bed editing our work videos.
And I have some serious static hair going on. It looks good though.
I know. I know what she was talking about, honey. I want you to check something out, the difference in how I wattled this. The camera was charging, but I will show you the rest here shortly, how I do it. But you can see how our first one looks versus how I'm doing it now. So much cleaner, right? I think this is gonna look really good. It's taking me a lot longer, but I don't care. I want this whole place to be as beautiful as, as it can be. Beautiful, abundant garden to feed us, heal us, and connect us with nature. I love it. Good morning, everyone. So I'm back out here, getting ready to finish this raised garden bed. And I'm gonna show you how I've been weaving it. You see, I've only been going 3. I know yesterday I said I found it worked better with 4, but when only putting it with the 3 posts and then having this one putting pressure against this way and then starting from the back when I start the next segment allows pressure evenly on this so it doesn't fall out. So far I'm happy with it. It's actually a lot more work to do it this way, but it looks nicer and I think it'll be more sturdy and hold the soil in a lot better. Got really sturdy. This ain't going nowhere. I'm liking this new method. I'm having to fix a few things as I go that I'm noticing. Like if you see on the top, I weaved a stick the opposite way since these are all going one way to put back pressure on this peg. And I'm gonna kind of do that all the way around. And then I'm also putting another post in on the other side to kind of hold everything in.
Oh.
What do you think?
It looks majestic. Don't you think so?
I like it.
Yeah.
What does everyone else think?
Get the side by side there. Check out the two compared, like
This
major
way's
upgrade.
taken a lot longer because I'm not just putting any stick. I'm having to think about this and sometimes start over from when I do a whole row, but the end result I think is going to be a much better raised garden bed. And as we keep going, we'll probably get better and better and more creative with them.
Yeah, I know. I guarantee it. That's guaranteed.
It's taken a lot of time gathering all these trees.
You've already mentioned the upgrades for the next one, so I just know they're just going to get better and better. Yeah.
I mean, this one's still cool. It's our first one. I like it.
Yeah, no, it will always be our first one.
This one, I feel is,
Yeah.
I was hoping to get this done today, but I don't think it's possible with the light and...
I heard it thundering, I think. Is that what I was hearing? And it's supper time.
I haven't been, it's supper time. I've been in the zone. I haven't really been paying attention to that.
Oh, I thought I was hearing thunder rumbling. I think Nikita crawled up beside me once. All right, baby. Take a break. Let's go eat. Huh?
Take a break.
Stop it.
Take a break, she says. Yeah. Okay, let's go eat. Good Alan cooked for us his famous baked beans and some barbecue chicken with his own.
I love the baked beans. That's my favorite.
Coleslaw is in the icebox.
He makes his coleslaw and baked beans are to die for.
Yes. It's beautiful.
Nothing like eating off grid, right, Alan?
I'm telling you.
Thank you, kind sir. I'm
You're
excited
quite
for
welcome.
this
Glad
meal.
to do it, guys.
Those look good. Baked beans, coleslaw, chicken. Oh, let's look at that plate.
Real good because it's about to be empty.
All right. We're gonna eat this, everyone. Let's check back in later. Like, I honestly can't believe this. Do you
I know.
remember?
I'm like a little embarrassed to tell you guys.
Yeah, but look, we have mushrooms growing out of our ceiling from where the leak was. And we had this up against the wall, not realizing. And then, look, that's bad.
Guys, this is awful.
We're gonna have to take this wall down.
Yep.
It's not healthy. Like, what is that?
I know, it looks like flesh.
I don't know